Originally, this next video is going to include quite a few illustrations I later go on to describe. But as I started mentally piecing things together, I realized that the subject of this story didn't deserve to have the ink wasted on them. In the future, if you guys really care, I may release a behind the art video to showcase some of the pieces that didn't make it. For this video though, specifically this video, I want to keep the Banana Dad front and center while you listen. Enjoy. In this story, the Banana Dad revitalizes his vision of Ape Isla 2 to 3 months after it was shut down for being a reckless, fucking stupid waste of everyone's time, thought, and money. So what's his pitch for Ape Isla 2.0? Or as I like to call it, the lost land? How is he trying to lure in his next set of victims? Well, it goes a little something like this. If you believe in dreams, then you also have to believe in Ape Isla. Now, I'm no dream expert, so take this next part with a grain of salt. But over the last 7 or 8 months, I've had a recurring dream where me and dozens of others are being chased by the main antagonist from my stories, the Banana Dad. In these dreams, I see him portrayed as an egg-headed faux Italian caricature of how a maybe high school educated man living in Jersey who's mentally stuck somewhere between a perpetual loop of overplayed 80s and 90s cinematic blockbusters and a playlist of music so feminine for its time that it hints toward an eventual closet homosexuality reveal. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but as this character seems to have taken on the persona of cliché Hollywood Italian mobster number 7, these two factors help to explain, at least in part, his gross misinterpretation of how an actual Italian person speaks or conducts themselves. My main point, though, about my specific dreams is that I've always been able to hide and escape the man from Brookhaven. But for the others present in my dreams, running, it just isn't enough. For months I've had to silently watch in horror, hand over mouth, as the Banana Dad lets out a terrifying shriek and reaches his endgame of consuming yet another helpless and desperate victim with a relentless barrage of foolish investment opportunities. Such as $50 t-shirts that cost the Banana Dad $20 to have made, or giant inflatable gorillas that nobody has ever seen before, or tickets to fake tribute concerts while posing as an animal rights activist for a foundation founded and ran by his own wife, or unsolicited over-the-phone memberships to exclusive music networks and additional car insurance they don't need, or unregistered securities for a chain of international casinos that doesn't exist, or GoFundMe campaigns for AMC investors, or GoFundMe campaigns for his wife's cancer treatment, or a lifetime pass to the ultimate bullshit fantasy getaway destination, Ape Isla. But thankfully, these are just dreams. The man from Brookhaven doesn't exist. He's just a fictional character. And we can breathe easier with the knowledge that there isn't some low-life piece of shit living in New Jersey right now bent on finding another thing to sell or another way to leverage his audience. Where there isn't another sales pitch to listen to, or another attempt to squeeze just one more penny out of even the most seemingly innocent of activities. So no, if I start believing in those dreams, then I'll forever live in a world where the fictional man from Brookhaven does exist. A world of endless schemes and manipulation and lies and bullshit. A world like the stories I tell you about, where even a mythical location like Ape Isla, the dumbest fucking idea ever created, is just a down payment, signature, blood pact, and virgin sacrifice away. With its lush golf courses, luxury $1 million sports cars, famous chefs and 5-star restaurants, Roman bathhouse orgies, party yachts, jets and helicopters, zoos and theme parks, big black dildo kiosks, gorilla-shaped pools, villas and resorts, racetracks, statues made in the Banana Dad's own image, personal maids and butlers, shark anals, celebrities and supermodels on speed dial, banana trees to swing on like monkeys, nightclubs, strip clubs, casinos, pegging booths, rockets and spaceships, dolphins strapped with jetpacks, robot babies, hot cocoa rivers and chocolate waterfalls, gumdrop mountaintops that snow blowjobs on Thursdays and handjobs on Fridays, unicorns to suck, dragons to fuck, drugs, guns, violence, so much dumb shit. Who the fuck actually believes any of this? So to all of you, I say fuck your dreams. Never let them come true. And when you do fall asleep and start to hear the heavy-fisted pounding of the Banana Dad's greasy palms slapping at the door frame so that he can sell you something, especially a fucking timeshare, tell him to go fucking walk his stupid ass right into a barrel of AIDS and pinch yourself so that you wake the fuck up. Because for me, knowing someone that fucking slimy and despicable doesn't actually exist is the only thing that brings me any comfort when I awake from those nightmares. Can you imagine if he did exist, though? Can you imagine the divisive ripple it would create within any communities he were a part of? Can you imagine any bystanders looking in at those communities and how they might even take to mocking the followers of those communities or be turned away by such rampant divisiveness? Can you imagine how the leaders of those communities might also be impacted, as well as the impact of the subsequent audiences of those leaders who only desire to gather as much information and inspiration as they can, while the people they look to for these small comforts are constantly berated by a character that seems hell-bent on relentlessly spreading fear, uncertainty, and doubt within every corner of those communities? That would be pretty crazy, huh?